I really like to capture the newborn babies in particular because they're not very little for very long. You've got 2 or 3 weeks to capture the newborn babies, and then they start to become more alert, more active. All of a sudden they're walking and then they're going to school. So you don't get those years back. It's very important to catch those early years because once they're gone forever. I'm Michael O'Keefe. I'm a newborn and family photographer here in Hobart. I live in Old Beach. I've got a beautiful wife and 5 kids, so I know how to handle kids. I've been doing this for 12 years and I just love capturing every moment of every family as they come into the studio or outdoors. I've always enjoyed doing photographs. About 12 years ago when our daughter was born, I decided to take up newborn photography. Started as a hobby and then went through to a business from there. Love Hobart, people are lovely, easy traffic. Out here in particular in Old Beach, it's nice and quiet, a good place to take photos around the walking tracks. I do a lot of family sessions around the waterfront here in Old Beach. It's just good for the kids, they see a lot of wildlife out around the waterfront here, rabbits and turbo chooks, and yeah, it's a great spot. Newborn photography is best before 14 days old. So they're only little, they're only a couple of weeks old generally, and they're all done in here. It's nice and warm, it generally gets about 30 degrees in here, but we definitely include families in the newborn session, so they've got other siblings, they're in here as well. The newborn sessions, they go for about 2 hours. Really depends on the baby. If the baby needs a feed or nappy change, then we've got to do that. Settle the babies back down again because they're all asleep. I put them to sleep. Settle them down. I generally recommend people to bath and feed them before they come to have a session. That way the car ride on the way in will bring up any wind, and I just wrap them, change them, get them nice and settled, and then get into the photos from there. Yeah, I use Canon. I've got a R5 and I have a 24-70 lens on that, and that just stays on that. That's what all my babies are shot with. I've got a Mark IV and a Mark III Canon as well, and I've got 70 to 200s and 100 mils. Get outside, the way I started is I used to go outside and take a lot of outdoor landscape type photos. They were in all different lighting scenarios, so I'd always have to be changing my aperture and my shutter speed to suit the conditions, and make sure you get the photo right in camera. Don't try and recover things and make it better. The better the photo is when you first take it, the better the end result is when it's edited. The space in the studio here is a little bit small for families, so preferably like to get them outside into the more natural photos. So I do a lot of the newborn photos in here and maternity photos in here, but once they get to a certain age, outdoors is better. It's a lot of work in the editing. That's where all the work's done, all colour correction, skin retouching, cropping, making sure the image is perfect, ready for print.